Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I want to talk about a very important topic. And this was somewhat brought up in the comment section. And I say somewhat, because as you noticed, the title of this video says, How Being Ghosted is Great Training for the Codependent and the People Pleaser. However, there was a wonderful comment or request about self-healing, doing the self-work, and addressing the codependent or the people pleaser. And the first thing that came into my mind was the need of active situations to work through and build up some sort of tolerance to. Now before we get into the discussion, I want to thank the person that left this comment, as addressing the issues that people pleasers and codependents face is very important. It's very important to moving forward and living a productive life. And it greatly helps when you meet future toxic people, and how to sidestep them quickly and move on to those that are decent and that mean well for not only their lives but your life as well. So what is one of the best ways to train yourself out of such behaviors? Well, first and foremost is acknowledgement. Acknowledging that you are a people pleaser. That you tend to take on people's problems at the first moment of getting to know someone. And that you now know this isn't a healthy behavior to have. This can push away those that have a healthy way of viewing relationships. And it can lead to you getting attached to narcissists and other toxic types of individuals. But you see, once we acknowledge, and we come up with different things we will do once put in that situation again. However, game plans sound nice, but when applied in the real world, sometimes it doesn't always work out as planned. So let's say you are healing, and things are going really great. You're out and about, meeting people and living life. Then out of nowhere, you meet someone you make a very good connection with. Things are going well. Everything seems to be lining up. And you are making sure you don't share too much. But at the same time you are active in a healthy way in this getting to know you phase. But then something happens. This wonderful person out of the blue ghosts you. Without warning. They no longer are responding to your texts, your phone calls, so forth and so on. No. Hey. Sorry, I have a family emergency. I will get back to you when I can message you. Just utter silence. This can either do one of two things. It can reinforce your boundaries and your self-love. Or you will forget all you've learned about self-love and boundaries. And your codependence and being a people pleaser. And you will message this person. Lowering yourself down in their eyes. Showing an utter lack of self-love. You see, this goes back to those that have tons of cool family members and friends. If such a person meets someone that ghosts them, yes, it will hurt a bit. But this person will have tons of people to fill their time and space with enjoyable activities to take their mind off of being ghosted. However, if you have no one, which is an ever-growing norm sadly, if this one person ghosts you, and it hits you to the pit of your stomach, that's a clear sign that this one person was likely given more weight in your life than they should have been given. You see, there are a variety of reasons for ghosting. You might be dealing with a game player, or a narcissist, and what they like to do is to see how much they have you hooked. If they ghost you and you get worried and send them multiple texts or leave them several voicemails, they pretty much know they have you hooked. Then there are some that ghost because they are insecure. Maybe they just lost their job or they had to move back in with their parents. And they are a little embarrassed. And because how materialistic society is today, they might not have the skills to say they feel less than. So they just back away and ghost. Then there are some that for whatever reason changed their mind about you and they are too cowardly to tell you they changed their mind and to at least let you down easy. So they just ghost. Or the person might have mental health issues that make them so scared to be around you because you seem too good to be true. Yes. This happens more than you would know. You show up. You are friendly and kind. And you seem to have healthy boundaries. And you are taking it slow with this person. And then, poof. They are gone. They might have left because they are so used to the toxic fast-paced relationships. And they see you are someone that has it all together. And they feel that sooner or later, you will see their flaws and you will judge them for these flaws. So poof. They ghost you. Then we have the family emergencies. So forth and so on. But here's the thing. If someone messaged you and you were super busy with something else, such as a family emergency, even if it were a day or two later, you would likely text this person back and say, "Sorry for not replying. However, I have a serious family emergency going on. I will reach back out to you when I can." Most of you would do that. Most of you would extend that courtesy. Why? Because many of us try to treat others how we want to be treated. And we value others' time. Well, if this person doesn't do the same, there's either a good chance the family emergency was so severe you weren't top on the list of people to contact. Which can be okay and understandable. Especially if you are just getting to know this person. But the other possibility is they don't care about nor do they respect your time. And this is a hard pill to swallow. Or they don't have the skills. Or they don't whatever. Regardless, there is a problem here that isn't you. But you can sadly easily make it you if you don't take the hint and move forward. It's okay to send a text saying, "I haven't heard from you in a while. I hope all is well." Or something along those lines. And if you don't hear back, time to move forward. Now if 6 months later, they reply back with what appears to be a really good excuse, such as one of their parents passing away, you might be able to entertain being around this person. But I wouldn't make them a top priority. And if this person really values you, they should realize they could have said that way sooner than waiting 6 months to do so. But with all that being said, though this ghosting can be a big letdown. Wow. I finally met someone that seemed super cool and willing to go slow. Then poof, they are gone. This can actually turn out to be one of the best things that has ever happened to you. It's a real training simulator put right in front of you. Again, talking about boundaries is great. But what will one do when things are happening live and in living color? First thing to do is slow things down. Slow things down. There could be a variety of reasons for this person ghosting you. And the more you miss this person and the more you think of things to text this person, the less answers you will likely get as to why all of this happened. Heck, you may never know why. But if you were able to act, or not react correctly, meaning, there is nothing you can do about their situation. Nor should you do. But if you are able to properly let time pass and move on to other great things in your life, you have now added some emotional muscle memory to your self-healing. You in real time did the right things. You moved on. So the second time someone jerks around your time in one form or another, moving forward becomes easier and easier. James. What do I do if I were ghosted? You should see it as training and a chance to do the right thing for yourself. You can't control people. Yes. There are times people ghost people that act toxic. So if you think you acted toxic, again, see it as training just the same. And improve. So the next time, you have corrected such behaviors. But oftentimes, if you are taking things slowly, and you are for the most part doing things correctly, and you are still ghosted, there is a big chance there is something going on with them. And it's not up to you to find out. You can't fix others' problems if they don't want help. Which is interesting. I watched a short video about that I want to talk about possibly in the next video. But for now, see this ghosting experience as a positive thing. Yes. Is it a shame this person didn't turn out to be what and who you thought they were? True. But put a smile on your face knowing you can now exercise your boundaries and things you've fixed within yourself in a real life situation. And trust me, the more you do it, the better at sidestepping the riffraff you will get. Well, that's all I have for now. I do want to possibly talk a bit more about this subject tomorrow. So stay tuned. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.